Hello, I'm Mike Uttley from Hypnotherapy. I just want to give you a little bit of a background into how I became interested in hypnotherapy and sort of what started it all for me. When I was 18, I was in the Royal Navy and I had a motorbike, and I was on my way to join a new ship and travelling down through Union Street in Plymouth when I hit a car. And I broke my neck and my back and my right arm. And I was safely delivered to the Royal Naval Hospital, which no longer exists, which was a matter of a quarter of a mile away from where I'd had the accident, so it's very convenient. Anyway, I ended up in the care of the Naval Hospital for some time, and eventually, because I'd broken my neck, my back, my right arm, I was invalided out of the Royal Navy because I'd got a paralysed right hand as a result of that accident. I ended up carrying the hand around like a little baby. I was very protective of it. And it was a very sensitive hand, and it really was quite a change and a shock for me to find myself, having spent 4 years in the Royal Navy, to then find myself as a civilian having to fend for myself in a slightly different world. And I joined the Navy when I was 15. Anyway, I subsequently became anxious and depressed. I was prescribed Valium and Librium. Those were the drugs of the day, and I didn't really take to them that well. It didn't do me any good. And I knew I'd got to do something different. And back then there was no internet, so I just had to look in Yellow Pages, as was. It doesn't exist now, I don't think. And I found a hypnotherapist in Plymouth, and I saw him about half a dozen times. And it really helped me reduce my anxiety, increase my confidence, my depression lifted, and I started to reconnect with life itself, which was great. So it served its purpose at the time, but more than that, it really sowed the seed for me to do what I'm doing now, working as a hypnotherapist. And I've been doing that for some time, obviously 14 years or more. And I've seen people over that time with anxiety and depression. Stopping smoking. I even stopped smoking myself 36 years ago with hypnotherapy when I was a photographer. We were all rushing around all over the place taking photographs, and we smoked and we drank, and it was journalism. It was like a bit of a party time, really. But I really wanted to stop smoking. And I ended up sitting with two complete strangers at a hypnotherapist in Queen Street at number 48, and my office now is at number 51. And I sat there for 45 minutes listening to the hypnotherapist, and I walked out 45 minutes later, and I've never smoked since. And I thought, wow, that's amazing. So that too contributed to my desire to become a hypnotherapist. And here I am, and that's what I do now. So having a bit of knowledge about my entry into hypnotherapy, if you feel I could help you, then I'd be really pleased to do so, because most of my clients, they see me with anxiety, depression, fears and phobias. Some come to see me for stopping smoking, losing weight, stopping drinking so much, all sorts of things, self-esteem, self-worth, so many different psychological difficulties. Now, I'd be really pleased if I could help you. So if you feel that I could, just read through my website and get in touch with me. You can phone me on 07960 778 605 or email mu@exeterhypnotherapy.com, or just fill in the contact form on the webpage, or use WhatsApp to message me. Anything at all, text me. I'm sure I'll get the messages, and I'll be in touch with you as soon as I can. Thanks for having a look at my little video, and have a good look around my site. Thank you very much.